let's start doing this question together. So you've been already told that change in y is change in c plus change in I plus change in t. This is the standard thing. C is c change in yd, which is also standard. Yd is y minus t, and t is ty plus t naught. So if I form it in the equation y's, this will be, we haven't been given a c bar, so I'm going to ignore it. C bar plus c yd. Yd is y minus t, and t is t naught and ty, and there is an I, and there is a g. So this seems to be the equation for now. And everything is just taken in the change terms. Change in y, change in c, change in I, change in g, change in yd, change in t naught. The value of the balanced budget multiplier in terms of g and t naught is given by. Now, we have to find the value of the balanced budget multiplier in terms of g and t naught. So what do we mean by in terms of g and t naught? It means that when we put g, so balanced budget basically means g is equal to t, right? So here, instead of, now t here has two terms, ty and t naught. So we have been specifically instructed that don't put g is equal to t, but put g is equal to t naught. Okay, so in this equation, then what we would do to take out the balanced budget multiplier, we'll replace either g or t naught with the other value. So let's say y is equal to c, y minus, I replace t naught with g minus ty plus I plus g. Total differentiation means when you differentiate each and every term. Okay, so if I had to write the full version of this total differentiated equation, I'll do that so I can tell you how we do it. So total differential basically means differentiate each and every term. Okay, so when you differentiate each and every term, there will be a dg, di, dt, dy, dg, dy, dc, dy. Everything will be differentiated. So there will be dy, d small c, d capital Y again. So not writing it again, dg, d small t, d capital I. So those are the different variables. So there are 5 variables in this equation. So all of them we can find the change when you find the total differential, you find the change in every term. But since we are finding the balanced budget multiplier, which means I want to find out what is the change in y when there is a 1 unit change in g or t naught. Okay, so that is my purpose, that I want to find the change in y for 1 unit change in g or t naught. So that means the change in other terms, dc, dt, and di, I put them equal to 0. Okay, so that is why when my purpose is to find dy by dg, I differentiate this in a manner that I only let dy and dg have positive changes, and the changes in other values, I can take it as 0. So when I differentiate this equation, it will be dy is equal to, now c, I can take it as a constant because change in c I'm taking as 0. Then y, I have to put dy because dy is positive. Minus dg, I'll write as dg because dg is positive. Now, dt, I do not have to take because I've taken dt as 0. So, minus t dy. Okay. Plus di, again, di I can take as 0 because di is 0. And then there's a dg term. Okay. So, that is how I'm totally differentiating this equation and incorporating my balanced budget multiplier thing. So, 1 second. Shiv. Another way of putting it is that you take one external change. So in this case, that one external change is dg. Okay. So dg is going to be positive, and all other endogenous variables will have a positive change. Now in SKM, the only endogenous variable is dy. But in ISLM, there are 2 endogenous variables, y and r. So when any external variable changes, let's say g changes or I bar changes or x bar changes, both of them being endogenous, both of them will have their changes as positive. dy and dvar will be positive. And everything else will be constant. So all the endogenous variables and whatever is the external change, only those will be positive because only they will have change. So you have to see that which all will have change. Endogenous variables are going to be positive. The change in them will be positive. And the external variable which has changed, that will be positive. So in this case, the only endogenous variable is y. So only that is going to change. So using now this, we can form our equation. So we will get dy minus c dy plus ct. Sorry, this is going to be 1 minus c plus ct. So 1 minus c plus ct dy is going to be equal to 1 minus c dg. So that means dy by dg is going to be equal to 1 minus c upon 1 minus c into 1 minus t. So this is going to be option C, right?